What's up, everybody? So today we're working on the Honda because it's in the garage and we need to get it done. Today's video, we're mainly going to concentrate on taking apart. So suspension, we're going to try to get all the suspension out of this. So in the back, shock and coil spring, get that out. The front, we will get the strut out. Don't know 100% because like the top of the strut is underneath right here, which is basically the windshield wiper cowl area. So that, we're gonna get the driver's seat out, and then we're also taking the back bumper off. You know, took the Kona's bumper off, so hey, this one shouldn't be too much harder. Okay, I did research on that. Here's the reason why. Right here, I have the only bit of rust on it, and I will say it's bad. So I want to get the bumper off to try to like start working in this area, maybe clean it up. At the same time, I'm not 100% stressed on this car. I bought this car as a interim car while I was waiting on the Kona, but also I bought it specifically for this reason, which is to turn it into my race car. Because I'm, you know, I've said it before, I'm a truck and SUV type person. Well, most racing establishments don't like you racing trucks and SUVs. So needless to say, I need a car. Because if I could, like if Grid Life or Hyperfest would let me, I'd have a pickup truck. I'd probably have like a S10 and, you know, have it slammed to the ground, big wide wheels, and racing. Now, to get the back shock out, it's actually underneath the carpet panel, so you got to remove the carpet panel. It's like 3 of these little clips, you know, which are holding a lot of the panels together. Pop those out, the carpet pulls out, and then it's basically undo the nut that's all the way on there. And it happens to have that much of that shock coming through it. Okay. Yeah, all that. Even though this one looks shorter than that one. Whatever. Alright, well, let me show you, because this is going to take a minute to get that out. But, got to work that nut all the way out. Then, we'll go to the bottom. So let me go ahead and knock this out first. Okay, so I got the top off back here. So, there's the nut. There. They look a little different. It'll all work out in the end. So, then I ran into a problem. So, I started to take the bottom out right here. There's the head of the bolt right there. Snapped off. Now the thing is with this, it has a welded on nut on the back side. So I'm gonna have to, basically, the only way to get around this, I think, is I'm gonna have to take the upper off, lay it down, then take a cutoff wheel and cut the captured nut off flush with the bracket, knock the bolt through, shock come out. Try not to mess the bracket up any. That way I can just buy a grade 8 bolt and do a through bolt. So It's not a huge deal, but it is a pain in the butt because that's just going to take a while. So, hey, things happen. I mean, as my GoPro falls over, like literally, you know, things happen. It's, this car isn't like, you know, I mean, it's good shit. Don't get me wrong on that. But there is some surface rust on it, you know, just a little bit. And, you know, these bolts that are on here have a little bit of surface rust on them. So I've PB blasted them and stuff like that, but it ain't making much of a difference. So I went ahead, you know, the front, you know, threw PB blaster on it. The front ones have came right off, no issues. So I'll show you the top in a second. Where I had to remove that little cover to get to the bolts. Man, at least it's coming. I mean, you know, one thing on the back, you know, hopefully the other one doesn't break. But hey, this isn't the first time I've had issues with a car and had issues. So, all right, let's get up to the top here. So remove the windshield wiper. Then it allows you to get to the bolts right there. So there's one there, and then you can get the third one right down through the top. So, and then get these three loose without breaking the windshield. I need a cameraman. There we go. So I know that I can tell by the nuts that are on here. These front struts have been replaced before, because these nuts that are on here are like brand new, which is a good thing. The ones on the back, I have no clue. I mean, like literally. They could be original ones. It is what it is. Man. But yeah, like I say, those nuts look good and new, fresh. All right, last one. Don't know if I can get the socket in there. It's a little tight. Oh yeah, it fits right in there. And this strut is almost ready to come out. There we go. Get that with my fingers. There we go. Now, need to remove the brake line and the ABS sensor. Where's my wrench? Where's my wrench? Almost got all of this. So, brake line right there. I do want to upgrade later to better brake lines. All right, now I need to get this off. Okay, screwdriver all the way up there. Because I want to get, you know, better brake lines, you know, this and that, because you need all that kind of stuff to do. Like right in my face. You know, I don't want soft brake you know, hoses and all that kind of stuff, because trying to have a good positive feeling brake as I'm braking when I'm on the track. Come on, pop the clip. Plastic is stuck in there. There we go. Now, 2 bolts need to come out, and the strut should pop right out. Remember, anything's a hammer. Alright, one more bolt. There we go. Now this strut should pop right out. There we go. Now, when this one goes on to the, I need to keep the top hat off of this. So I have new strut, new springs, just this top hat piece needs to save for the new stuff. All right, whew. I guess off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that other piece, the back end off, and we'll get the other one out and keep it rolling. Okay, so I got both front out. They're right there. So they're ready to disassemble, rebuild, new parts, new springs, go back in. They're good to go. The back, I am still, it's not coming apart. So the top bolt right here, it is loose. I managed to get the capture nut off, but the actual bolt that goes all the way through it is seized. So this is the same exact issue that I ran into with the Silverado. The bolts that are going through the bushings, there's that metal sleeve inside. The bolt is seized to the metal sleeve. Haven't got to that side yet. I've been working on this side. I decided to take a break, and it's just not working. So we're going to move to the interior of the car. So what we're going to do now is the rear end. I'm just going to do that off camera because I just have this feeling that it is going to, yeah, I don't have much room up here. And it's cold outside and I don't feel like opening the door. So the back's going to just take a lot. So I don't feel like struggling with it and all that right now. So we're just going to continue on with other things. Like I said, we're just disassembling. So I want to get the seat out because I want to test fit the aftermarket bracket in this thing to make sure it fits. I mean, it looks like it will. It is specific for this car. So shouldn't be an issue. Only issue is just getting all these bolts out. Where's the other one? Ah. Now, as long as this bracket fits, which, I mean, like I said, it should, because it is directly made for this car. Then we've got to figure out the seat placement, because, you know, it has to do terrible camera work today. Need to buy some good bolts to attach the seat to the frame. There we go. Whew. Okay, just like everything else not going my way, this bracket does not even come close to fitting. So it says right there, Planted, which is the name of the company. Seat bracket, Honda Civic, 2006 to 2011, drivers. Well, this is a 2008. And I mean, like, we're talking not even close. So like, if you line this one up remotely, this one is 3 inches away. There's that. This one is here, and it's over there. I mean, this is not even close to lining up. Not even close. Oh. Well, guess I gotta email them. That is the one thing, I did save the box. So this one still has the box saved for it in the back seat right there. So I'm gonna have to email them and they can come get it, because that don't fit, not even close to fitting. I was looking at the Sparko one a while ago, but they've been sold out for forever. So this sucks. Like I say, not going my way. All right, let's see if we can get this rear bumper off. So supposedly you take these 3 bolts out right here. Luckily, I already have the tires off, so. And then there's 2 clips underneath, which I already took those off when I was messing with the underglow. All right, let's get. Set them screws there. And then the last thing is we need them right there off. And this should allow because that's what I watched the video. Those three, these 2, and the 2 underneath. So technically, the bumper should unclip. Like I said, should. Where's my light? Make sure that everything is underneath that, out from underneath here. Nope. I missed a screw. There's a screw that goes straight up into the fender. Now, it should pull off. Yep. Dirty. there for your bumper. Get that up there. Man, that's dirty. Look at all the gravel and the rocks that are falling out. Now, what I'll do is I got to remove this panel right here. I should be able to get into this, some of this. Check that out. Well, we're gonna end it here. I'm getting frustrated because just the whole rear suspension just ain't working, but I've made good progress for the day. It is pitch dark outside. Front suspension's off. Driver's seat's out. Yeah, that's catastrophe. Catastrophe, all I gotta say. All right, I guess, I don't know. We'll pick it up in another video next week. I don't know what we'll do. We might skip it for a week, get back to something else. Who knows? All right, well, catch you next Saturday, because, you know, Saturday is a car video, so catch you then.